told a woman that was gathering sticks to go make a meal for her and her son, eat it and die. Elijah said, hey, before you go, make me a cake first. Then you and your son can eat. Ooh, I got the book. If y'all heard about me doing something like that, woo, if y'all heard Minister Bree, two boys wasn't eating, and then y'all talking about, you ain't gonna believe who she was feeding. Who? Pastor? She ain't nothing but his pet anyway. Her own children wasn't eating, and she was sitting up there. I seen it with my own eyes. I wouldn't lie on none of them. She was feeding him first. Y'all would talk about me like a dog. The nerve of that man. But see, that woman had to deny herself. When she did, she got a miracle. Come on, somebody. It's good teaching whether you like it or not now. Then he said, follow who? Me. Follow who? Follow me. John 6:60. Now listen, he told them in the main text, follow who? Me. Now I'll show you something about following Jesus now. Therefore, many of his disciples, when they heard this, John 60:60. Therefore, many of the disciples, when they heard this, said, this is a hard saying. He told them something, and they said, this is a hard saying. Then they said, who can understand it? When Jesus knew in himself, his disciples complained about this. He said to them, does this offend you? See, when Jesus started giving his disciples hard sayings, a lot of folk complain. But that's what's going to show if you're real or not. A hard saying. Something he know going to be tough to swallow or to deal with. Woo, y'all say, some of us can't handle a hard saying. Watch what happened. Verse 62. What then if you should see the Son of Man of sin where he was before? It is the Spirit who gives life. The flesh profits nothing. The words that I speak to you are spirit and they are life. But there are some of you who do not believe. For Jesus knew from the beginning who they were who did not believe and who would betray him. He said, therefore have I said to you that no one can come to me, oh Lord, unless it has been granted to him by my who? Verse 66. From that time, many of his disciples went back and walked with him. How? From that time, from the time he said something hard, they left him for saying something hard. Supposed to have been followers, but couldn't handle a hard saying. Do you know some of us claim to be straight up Christian, but we can't handle no hard word? Seem like he hard on me. I'm hard on you because there's a lot God got in you. There are some folk God will let you lean on. Then there's others you may not be able to lean on. He simply said a hard saying. Notice, church, the scriptures say many of them left him and walked no more with him. Lord, have mercy. I wonder, do we see this? They left him because of a what? A hard saying. Now look, this kills once saved, always saved. The Bible is plain. They walked what? No more with him. They didn't never come back. I want y'all on that to sink. A hard saying, they never came back. Never. But Jesus was serious about who was going to follow him. Because notice the next thing he did. He then looked at the 12. And he don't look at them and say, y'all please, whatever you do. You see what they just did. Please don't leave me. He look at them and he say, are y'all going to? You finna leave? Because I may say something hard to you one day. Was that too hard? You gonna leave too? That's what he told them. Y'all act like I'm just making up something. Verse 67, then Jesus said to the 12, do you also want to go away? But Simon Peter answered him, Lord, to whom shall we go? You have the words of eternal. Good God Almighty. Tell somebody, where can I go? This is my life support. This is where I get life. This is where I get the word. Where can I go? Where can I go? Everybody ain't preaching like that. Where can I? Everybody won't tell it like at ISC or pastor. Where can we go? Because if we be honest, it took a hard word for some of us to leave folks alone. Took a hard word for you to stop messing up yourself. I had to come bold. I had to come correct with a hard saying. Had to call sin, sin, so some folks will stop shacking. Had to call sin, sin, so some folks will stop robbing God. Sometimes it take a hard saying. But in my clothes in the church, there are so many, listen, who want to be used but can't handle a hard saying.